morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. And this morning I am getting ready to can some beans. I've got 8 pounds of pinto beans, 4 pounds of red beans, and 2 pounds of kidney beans that I'm going to can. And what I've done is I have this oster whatever it is, roaster, and I cooked a ham in it. And let me show you. That is full of ham broth. And I have got my beans have soaked for 15 hours. And what I'm going to do now is I've got all my jars. I've got my beans. They soaked for 15 hours. Then I rinsed them, put them on the stove, and cooked them for 30 minutes. And now I'm going to can them. And I'm going to use the broth from the ham. I'm not going to use the ham. I don't want the ham in the beans. I'm just going to use the broth from the ham. And this ham, I'm going to do something else with it, canning it. So I will bring you back when I get my jar set up and everything ready to start doing this. Okay, I'm back. Alright, this is going to be, I'm in a wheelchair, and my nurse is going to help me, but I wanted to do this, by myself. So I've got the ham broth in that pot. I've got the beans in here. This is in my dining room because I can't reach my stove. Alright, I'll bring you right back and show you my kitchen. Okay, so here's my countertop where my sink and all is at. Alright, and so I've got the jars that I've still got to put in the pot to get them warm. And here's my utensils that I'm going to be using. And then I turn around, and over here's the stove. And I have this is like a roaster, and I have my jars inside this with water. This is just to keep them warm. And then here's the pressure canner, and that's what I'm doing. We're having to go between the kitchen and the dining room because I'm in a wheelchair. So we've got to try to figure this out and get this done because I have a very short period of time to get it done in. So I'll bring you right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, now I know you can't see, but I have got my jars in the roaster. They're all hot. My beans are here. The broth is right here. All my canning stuff is right here. And as I put the beans and the broth into the jars, Regina will take them in and put them in the pressure canner. And so I'm going to go on and start. These have all been washed, but with pressure canning, you do not have to sterilize your stuff. So, and now they say that you don't even have to do your rings and lids at all. So, I'm not doing that, but I've got, this is my jar. Oh, hot. Alright, and here's my beans. And these have been, like I said, these soaked for 15 hours. Well, and then I cooked them for 30 minutes. And then, of course, they're going to cook when you pressure can them for 90 minutes. And I'm going to fill them up to about right here because these have already soaked long enough that they're probably not going to expand very much more. Alright. I'll put a little bit more in here. Oops, too much. Alright. Now I'm going to put the broth in here. I have to bring you back. I've got to get my salt out. Okay, I'm back. Alright, you're going to use a teaspoon of, I use canning and pickling salt. And for quarts, you use a teaspoon. For pints, you use a half a teaspoon. And so I'm going to go on and put a teaspoon of salt in here. And then fill the jar up the rest of the way with the broth. Okay. Alright, now. Alright, I have to bring you back. I forgot something else. Okay, I'm back. I forgot my vinegar. I wiped the rims off with a paper towel and vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to wipe around it. Oh, they're hot. Wipe around it. Get a lid out. Put it on. Do it till it's finger tight. I do it until you can't. I mean, I don't do it hard, but to where there's really no resistance. And so Regina will take this and put it, I'm going the wrong way, and put it in the canner for me. And then I'll get another one out. I'll show you one more time. Oops, there went the jar. Down in there. Alright, so I'm going to get out the beans. And I think that I've got enough to do about 14 or 15 jars. I'm not sure, but I mean, I've got different kinds of beans, so. Alright. Okay, alright, I've got the broth right here. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt in here, and I'm going to fill it up a little bit more. Alright, then I'm going to debubble it. And you might possibly lose some of your fluid then when you debubble it, so you might have to fill it up more. But you just take your little wand like this, or one of the little brown wooden things, and push down in here. But most canner sets come with a debubbling tool. So, alright. I'm going to put just a little bitty drop more in here. Okay. Get some more vinegar on here. Wipe the lid off. Really good. This one had some broth on it, so I want to make sure that I get it off really good. Alright. Put the lid on. The ring. Tighten the ring one time, and then Regina will take it and put it in the pressure canner. So I'll do that for 7 times, and I'll bring you back when I get to the next stage. Okay, I'm back. Alright, now this is my pressure cooker. Regina's helping me with this because it's, you know, I'm in a wheelchair, so it's hard for me to stand up over there and do it, and it's really hard today. I'm having a hard time. And so anyway, this is a 23 quart Presto canner. And so what I've got to do now is to bring the temperature up to where it's boiling, and it'll start venting steam up on the top up there. Let me see if I can, I'm gonna bring you up so you can see up at the top. up there. See the little thing over on the left, right there. All right, steam will start coming out of that, and then I'll let it vent steam for 10 minutes. Then I will put this on there, let it come up to pressure. It needs to be between 10 and 11 pounds of pressure for my area, and then I'll bring you back when I get to that point. Okay, I'm back. All right, you can see that the steam is coming out of it now. So it's 12:30. I'm going in 10 minutes. I'll put the little thing, the jiggler thing on there, and then I'll let it come up to pressure. But I'll bring you back in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. All right, now we're going to put the, just sit it on there. Just drop it on there. All right, now, and let me zoom you in right here. Alright, you see we're 10 pounds of pressure. I need that to get up to between 10 and 11. I'm at 800 altitude, so one place says 10, another place says 11. So I'm going to keep it between 10 and 11. So when it gets up, I'll keep you on here, and it doesn't usually take very long to get up to that. But now I'll just bring you back when it gets up to that amount. Okay, I'm back. Alright, you can see it's right between the 10 and the 11. And it's 150. So, I mean 1250. So I'll bring you back in 90 minutes. I'm going to turn the, I've got to turn the stove down and let it keep that pressure or whatever right at that. So I'm gonna have to, I haven't used this stove yet to can, so I'm gonna have to fiddle with it and stuff like that to make sure that it stays right between the 10 and the 11, because if it goes below 10 for longer than 30 seconds, you've got to start all over again. So I will bring you back after the 90 minutes and we'll check on the beans. Okay, it's been 90 minutes, so I'm going to turn the stove off now, and when it comes all the way down to 0 and the little button thing in the back drops, then I'll wait 5 minutes, and no, then I'll take the top off and wait 5 minutes, and then I'll put them in there on the kitchen table to hopefully ping away. Alright, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so my jars, here's 7 jars. They've all pinged, so I guess they've all sealed. They're still boiling inside there. They look amazing. I know they're going to be delicious. So this is and I've still got 14 more jars to can. 2 more canner loads of beans and the ham broth that I'm going to go on and seal. And so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to look below for a link to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to Zacon Farm Fresh Meats, where you can find amazing prices on meats that will probably come to your city or a city near you. And I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.